welcome back to Shire Shenanigans. My name is Nicole and I'm so glad to have you here. I wanted to make a video for you guys to kind of talk about my very first diamond painting retreat. So at the end of May, I went to the Crafter's Paradise retreat, which is in Texas, and it is hosted by Kara of the Principal Painter, Katie at Diamonds and Washi, Alyssa at the Diamond Painting Accountant, and Lindsay at Emeralds and Fairy Lights. And they put on just an absolutely spectacular retreat. I'm very biased because this is my first one, so I mean, I don't have anything to compare it to. But I had a really great time. It was 4 days, I believe. So we flew in on Thursday, and then we had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday full days. So I mean, you had part of Thursday and then those full 3 days, and then we flew home on Monday. So that was great in itself. I don't think I've had a trip that was that long in forever. And definitely not one that was like just for me, if that makes sense. Like not a family vacation, but like a trip that I took for me. So that was a new experience. This was the first time that I was away from my son for more than just one night. So that was tough. But we did it. We made it through. And yeah, I think I'm a retreat person now, or at least for this one. And the biggest thing, honestly, I got to meet so many friends that I've made on the internet in person, and that was just, I don't even really know how to describe it. That was absolutely incredible. Like, I have been talking to these beautiful women online for 2 years technically now. I joined the Crafters Den in 2023. I was gone for a little bit, and then I came back in the beginning of 2024, and it's so weird. I mean, it was like meeting up with an old friend that I just haven't seen in a while, not like seeing someone for the very first time, if that makes sense. Like, there was nothing weird or awkward about it. It was like just getting to hug your best friend, and I miss them so much already. I'm going to try not to cry, but it was just incredible. Yeah, I really hope that you guys get to do that at some point. There were 36 people at the retreat, so not too many. Lots of different kinds of crafters, lots of different kinds of people. There were some content creators like myself, and there were lots of people who don't have YouTube channels that are just diamond painters. Which was so much fun, and it was just really great to meet a lot of new people and just like-minded people. Like, you're in a room doing your craft with a bunch of other amazing women that are also doing their craft, and I've never really had a community, and so you guys here on YouTube, you're my community, and then getting to like sit with them in a room and just, I'm still not over it. I don't think I ever will be, but I wanted to put together this video for you guys to kind of like share my thoughts here. And then we got swag bags. So it was this big old beautiful bag. Like, it's a really cool tote bag. I'm gonna use the shit out of it. And full of just amazing goodies from a huge list of sponsors. I was also a sponsor. And so we got all of that, and I'm gonna open it for you guys, and we're gonna talk about all the stuff in it. And there was a vendor showcase, so 4 of us, Jaded Gem Shop, Munimade, myself, Shire Shenanigans, and DP with Sparklers all set up tables with our products so that the retreat growers could come and shop in person. And that was incredible. Imagine just being able to walk up and buy all of your Munimade paintings. Like, you just grab them. They're just there. They don't have to be shipped. It's, what? Insane. And so I'm gonna unbox all of the goodies that I bought from that, also with you guys, and we can look at the beautiful canvases together. And after those, I want to meet back up with you, and I'm gonna tell you about like what happened at the retreat, because it was just crazy. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is the swag bag that we got from the retreat. Every person that went got one. There were 36 of us, so there were 36 swag bags. They're all like individual, so like has our names on them. I guess disclaimer, I have looked into this. I have taken some things out. I pulled everything that I could remember that was in here. My son did take off with like my name tag, so that part's not going to be in here, but let's go ahead and get started. All of the vendors I'm going to have linked down below. There were a lot of them, so you can go check them out. Let's go ahead and start. So the first thing that you see here, I wore this for our picture, so it wasn't in the bag. We did get shirts with the theme this year, Tropic Like It's Hot. Jade from Jaded Gem Shop, my camera's gonna shake, actually put this image together for the retreat. There was a kit that you could purchase that had it. I didn't purchase the kit. I regret that. It's okay. So we had these beautiful shirts that were given to us. Love it. It is so soft. We also got, I used this at the retreat, so I don't have the box for it, but Crafts with Crashley made these tumblers for us with the retreat logo on it. This is like a sublimation tumbler. Super fun. I'm going to take this next year. I did see some people had tumblers from the very first one, so I wonder if we get tumblers every year. I don't know. I hope so. That was really fun to use. So this is the bag that they gave us. The bag itself I really like, actually. It's good quality. I'm just going to shake the camera a bunch, apparently. Sorry about that. But like I said, so you got these tags that had our names on them. And then, oh, mine's got some random stuff in it. Hang on. I apparently put other things in here that were not supposed to be in here. Let's pause. I'm going to take that stuff out. Okay. I apparently had used this bag to also store some of my Tropic Twin stuff and other things that were in my suitcase to keep them from like going everywhere. But let's go ahead and we're just going to pull things out and we're going to talk about them. So we got this cute little kit from Jaded Gem Shop in there, the Tiki bar. She actually, this is up in her shop now that you can buy. This says it's a 22.5 by 25. It's just a little snacky. A couple people actually finished this at the retreat. I might actually do this next month. Got 16 colors. It's really cute. So we got a little kit. Oh, speaking of kits, one thing that I won't be able to show, Diamond Art Club was a sponsor for this event, and they gave everybody one kit. I got a Chuck Pinson beach scene. I have already given that to my mother, so I can't show that to you guys here. She was very excited about it. So that is one thing that I won't be able to show here. We got, so this is from the Lone Star Retreat. The person that puts it on was there at our retreat. These are actually, they go in your car. They're like a car freshener. Mine scented like pina colada. I'm going to put that up in my car today. And then, oh, I have a Crafts with Crashley card. because she donated some stuff. I think there's release papers in there too. That's from my cup. We have... There might be something that was supposed to be in this. Ugh. Okay, let's go here. I knew that this was going to be a hot mess because I took too long to do it. Alright, so we've got from Tiny Creations a really cute little cover minder, actually. I like that. Let's stick that in. A random sticker. So she donated putties, it looks like. So I've got Pterodactyl Pina Colada, Tropic Like It's Hot, and Mangosaurus Mango Mai Tai. There's a discount code for retreat goers, some more stickers. So she makes putty, I guess. That's cool. I'm gonna put that there. Stealing these organza bags. Alright, then... Oh, Weewax! So Weewax sent some goodies also. Make sure there's no like discount codes that I'm not supposed to share. Nope. So Laura from Anxiety Art Adventures actually runs Weewax Crafts. Ooh, there's a tea. Yummy. And she sent snacks. Also, yum. Friend's gonna eat those. Some of her Weewax. This is actually exciting. I've been wanting to try this. I'm gonna smell it because my sense of smell's coming back. Oh, yes. I love pina coladas. They were actually my very first hard alcohol drink when I came of age and could legally purchase one. I'm not sure where this came from, but I got a little straw guy. Goes on like a straw topper. Probably so Ren will stop rubbing his butt on my straws. That's a problem that we've been having. Crap. I don't know where that one's from. Oh, we got name tags. So that people would know who you are. And then, so there are these really pretty safety pins that come with these beautiful charms that they've made. You get one for every year that you've been there. So I've just got one right now. I'll get one next year because I'm going to do it. And then, oh, we got some stuff from Carissa's Craft Corner. I actually didn't open mine, so I don't know what color it is. But this, give me the goods. Ooh, I got a white one. I don't think I saw anyone with a white one. So this is one of those like canvas rollers. So you roll your canvas into it and then like it keeps it from taking over your entire table. These actually came in super handy at the retreat so that we could fit more people into a table. Love it. And then she also put, ooh, a candy. Yum. And then this is a trash drill minder shaped like a crystal. That's really cool. So that was Carissa's Crafty Corner. This is the straw cleaner for my cup. I'm gonna look at that. So this this actually came from mine. I made this. I was a sponsor at the retreat. Mine, I opted to take there was one that was not, it didn't engrave perfectly, so I got the seconds. But I designed a cover minder for the retreat. Super fun. I hope that they ask me to sponsor again next year because I liked it. It was fun. And I really enjoy sponsoring events. So this one, okay. I tried not to open these at the retreat, like if I wasn't going to use it right away so that I could talk to you guys. So this is from Tracy's DP World. Let's see what she gave. Oh, so there's some putty, pina colada, surprise. There is, ooh, more tea. What is the rest of this? Okay. There's a note in here that might have a discount code on it, so I'm not going to pull it out. There's like candy and stickers in there too. And then, so she gave putty, and this is called a lily pad. So the note in there talks about it too. So it's like a cover minder that has, this is beautiful actually, if it wants to focus. Come on, phone. You open it, and then you can get this little thing wet, and then you stick your pen on it to help with ABs instead of licking your pen, basically. Because I know that's the thing that people do. And, you know, it's effective, so you do it however you need to do it. But that way you don't have to lick your pen. This is a little kit that actually came from the retreat planners. They put themes in there. Lots of people finish themes at the retreat. It's just like a cute little guy. Maybe I'll do mine here soon. Just to have a finish, you know. Whoops. We're gonna pop that out. Bijou Bliss gave a discount code. Firefly gave a tray. Mine is actually, I think, still in the container that I brought. Let me go find it. Okay. This is it. So Firefly donated a Inferno mini tray themed for the event. There are lots of different gradients. This is the one that I was given. Awesome. And then Crafts with Crashley, along with the tumbler, also donated these release papers with the retreat logo on it, which is very exciting. I haven't actually tried their release papers before, so I will now. There's also a discount code in there for retreat goers. A lot of shops actually gave discount codes, which is pretty cool. This one is from Butterfly Kisses Customs. I think it's just a retreat discount. Captured by Radiance also gave a retreat discount. Let's see how other goodies are in here. This one is from Artistic Treasures. It looks like it's also a retreat discount. Some candies. Yeah. Alright, this one is from SL Designs. Let's see what they put in here. It looks like some candy and little trinket cover minders. That's fun. Oh, just gonna throw in. They kind of look like the ones that came for free in the Diamond Art Club kits back in the day, actually. There's like a seashell, a unicorn, and a little axolotl. That's fun. And then Patty Wax gave some. This might actually also be from them. It's a cover minder of the retreat logo. There is, what is this? These might be a candy. I'm gonna find out. But so here is their cards, Distracted by Diamonds and Patty Wax on Etsy. This is some of their super sticky patty wax, I think. It doesn't have a smell. That's fine. I've never used their stuff, so that will be interesting. Let's see, this one, I believe, yeah, my staple just came off. That's different. So this one is from Diamond Drills USA. They gave everybody some of their AB jellies. They're very pretty. I'm gonna find places to sprinkle those in. And then DP with sparklers. They were actually there. They were part of the vendor showcase. These are some of their small metallic blues for squares. I think these are round. So some people like to mix those in. This one's from Oh Snap Dots. Some of the dots that people use. They're scented. My friend Mackenzie over at Dragonwing Diamonds actually uses these, so I might ask her how to load those up. And then, oh, this was supposed to be in this bag. From SuzyQ's Cross Stitch shop. She gave a scissor fob. Very cute. It's just like a little charm that you put on your scissors so it's harder to lose them. I'm going to turn that over because there's a discount code on there. What else have we got? There's a lot of goodies in here. Ah, this is just cute. It says you're whaley great, and there's like a little whale cover minder or whale guy on here. Anything can be a cover minder if you put a magnet on it. Let's see. Diamond Pen Pal. No, I wonder, I think that cover minder, this might actually be from Diamond Pen Pal, and this just came off of here. They gave a retreat code, and that, let me blurring out a lot of stuff. Munimade was actually, she came to the vendor showcase. There's a discount code on here and like a little toy. Which, joke's on me, I think I bought all of the new kits that she's had because she was at the showcase. There's a pen in here. That might actually be from something else, but there was a pen in there. And then this, there's a tray and some putty in here from Creations Morin. She also gave a discount code. So I've never actually gotten to try their trays before, so this is exciting. Slides pretty well. I'm not sure how this, oh, it just pulls off, okay. I'm smart. Okay, so there's a tray, and then there's some putties. I wonder what this smells like. Oh, tropical. Kind of smells like coconut. Yeah, so I think that's everything that was in this bag. Let me make sure. Nope. There was washi tape from Simply Gilded. I used mine for part of my Tropic Twin stuff. And then I think this is the one that came from Diamond Pen Pal. Big old 3D printed cover minder of the retreat. And then, yep, so that's everything that was in my bag. We were absolutely spoiled rotten with this sponsor swag bag. And I'm so lucky that I got to go and I got one. And like I said, all of the vendors will be listed down below so you can go check out their shops and stuff. Okay, so also at the retreat, there was a vendor showcase that had Munimade, Jaded Gem Shop, myself, and DP with sparklers. We all had tables set out with our goods on it, and it was really fun, actually. Getting to shop at your favorite shops in person is a wild experience. And like just being able to go up and like grab your diamond painting and just buy it, that's wild. I mean, I know we do that in stores like Joann's and Michael's and stuff like that, but I don't know, getting to do it from like your favorite small shops it was cool. It was very cool. So what I've got, I bought 5 paintings from Munimade. These four I know are her new releases. These ones have been released. I don't actually think she's released these ones yet. And then this one I think was a restock. that I don't believe I had. I don't think I have it. And then I actually got 2 Jaded Gem Shops, but the other one was the Winter Mystery, because I didn't buy that one when we did it in the Crafter's Den. But I saw the image and I was like, God damn it, I need that. I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I looked to see if it was rounds or squares. Oh well, it's fine. This one is my very first tarot card, though, from the Witchie Stitcher collaboration that Jaded Gem Shop is doing. So I thought it would be fun to unbox all of these with you and take a look at the canvases together. So let's do that. All right. Since I've only got 1 Jaded Gem Shop, I figured we'd start with that. So this one, she had a lot of them there, but by the time the vendor showcase was done and I got over there, she got picked clean. But this one is Hanged Man from Witchie Stitcher. It's got the bat. The tarot cards are actually pretty small. So this is 17.25 by, it looks like 27.75 centimeters. I've seen these in person. Like, a couple of people were working on them at the retreat, but this is my very first one. I haven't actually bought any of them. I was gonna buy the, we like to call it the fence gate, because Jade allowed you to buy like all of them at once, and it came packaged looking like a fence gate. It was very cute, but I never got around to it. So here's our drills. Cute little pack. Lots of fun colors. Alright, and then Jade puts, you get some release paper in all of her kits, which is nice. And then here's our sticker sheet. There's a better look at the artwork. Colors. There's 19 colors. It looks like we've got 5 glimmers, which is exciting. And then the best part, here's our cute little canvas. Like, and I mean little, like this is very small. Definitely a really good snack. So cute. It's a little bat. I really like it. Yeah, so this is my Jaded Gem Shop one. I'm going to pack this up and we will start opening up the Munimades. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this in order of size. So this one is Dancing in the Rain by Sachin Sachdeva. He does a lot of coloring books, so his paintings, that's why it looks like a colored and coloring page. And they're really fun to diamond paint. I've actually got a couple from him. I always feel bad opening up these ones because I like how nice the bows are. Oh, this one doesn't want to come in. Oh! It's got stretchy! Ooh, that's an upgrade. It used to just be ribbons. Alright, so Munimade comes in baggies, which is kind of nice because then you can just like get started if you want to. I do not work out of baggies, but if you do, then you don't even have to kit up. It's basically kit up for you. Alright, and then in every Munimade package, she does include a sheet saying thanks and talking about diamond painting and how you do it. And then on the back, she goes through all of her policies. So if you aren't sure, it's right there. And then it talks about what's in it. This is in every single Munimade painting, also, by the way. Our sticker sheet. That really cute art. And then looks like we've got 47 colors. She actually changes the color of the labels for her specials, so you can tell that there's a lot of specials in this one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of her like glitter ones, like the fairy dust ones. And then 3 ABs. So there's a lot of specials in this one. And then, oh, it's small. I'm gonna roll it back. And Muni's paintings, so each diamond painting company's canvas is a little bit different. Her back is not quite as velvety as some of them, which I know is really nice for some of my more sensitive viewers. So here it is. This is Dancing in the Rain. It's so cute. This is such a good size. I might actually keep this one out. Since the move is coming up, a lot of my diamond paintings are going to go into storage, which, yes, it does give me an incredible amount of anxiety. But I'm going to keep out some of the smaller ones because our living space isn't going to be as big for a little bit. And I don't want to have a bunch of huge diamond paintings taking up a bunch of space. So I'll have some snackies for me to work on in the interim before we buy a new house. And I might keep this one out because this is a really good snacky size. And you can tell there's actually a pretty decent amount of color blocking in these guys. So I think this one would actually go pretty quickly. And that's really nice considering it looks like a coloring page. So you wouldn't want a bunch of confetti because that would kind of ruin it. I love this one so much. I don't think this one is released yet on her website, but she does release paintings every Monday on Munimade Mondays. So I would keep an eye on her social media stuff and her YouTube, which I'm going to, like all of the sponsors, I will have all of these guys also linked down below. All right, let's go to the next one, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so next one is from one of my favorite Munimade artists, Cupid But Weird. This one is Bunny's Bakery. It's a round. She's 53 by 40 centimeters. I don't think I actually told you guys what the other one was. That's okay. But look at that cute little bun. And those colors. Let's get into it. So a friend of mine, C, actually from Sea of Diamonds, we nicknamed her Baby Bunny. And I saw this one and I was like, oh, that's my baby. So I had to get it. Here's our beautiful pastel color palette. Ugh, I love it. Those colors. Let's get our sticker sheet. I'm sorry, I still have the sniffles. I'm feeling better, but I'm not completely there. So, Bunny's Bakery. Here's all of our colors. We got 50 colors in this one. It looks like we've got, Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dust drills, and then 3 ABs. This one's going to be another pretty good size, actually, which is nice. All right. Look at her. Her cheeks. She's so cute. She's got a little strawberry cake and a little like apple or cherry house in the background. And her face. I love it. So this one's also got a pretty decent amount of color blocking. You could whiz through this one. Look at her. Look at the face. Look at her face. I just love this one so much. I'm going to keep this one out too. Because it brings me so much joy. I'm probably going to end up with a lot of paintings left out of storage. And my husband's going to be like, what is wrong with you? That's okay. So yeah, this one I believe is also not on the website yet, but keep an eye, like I said, on her socials and stuff. It's going to be coming soon if it's not already up by the time I get this video up. All right, the next ones are pretty big, so let's get into them. All right, let's start with this gorgeous one. This one, I believe she actually just released on the website this week. I don't know if it's still in stock. Her paintings do go really fast. But this is Himalayan Poppy by Femke Debra. She's a round and is 60 by 85 centimeters. And I just, between the colors and just the image itself, like this beautiful like fey mermaid with like baby seals. I was like, oh my god, please, yes, give it to me. I was so excited. All right, here's our colors. Lots of those dark blues, dark purples. We've got some brighter colors over here, but you know, not very many. It's mostly going to be these guys, and that is okay with me. All right, let's find our sticker sheet. This is a bigger one. I will have a picture showing you the whole canvas because I know I'm not going to be able to get the canvas all in screen. Here's our sticker sheet. A much better look at that artwork. Like, just look at her. She's just beautiful. All right, we've got 61 colors in this beauty, which includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dust drills and 3 ABs. A theme I'm seeing. So pretty. All right, let's go ahead and roll her back real quick so I can get her to lay a bit flatter. These canvases will lay flat on their own if you leave them alone for long enough, but obviously I don't have that kind of time right now because I'm trying to show you them. But rolling them back also won't hurt them because they are 4-2. Don't do that on a double-sided adhesive. So here's the top. I'm going to try and like pan it for you guys a bit. So you start, like the top has this really gorgeous, like blue, purple, pink gradient up here. Like it looks like the Northern Lights, which I think is what she was going for. And then you move down here and you have your beautiful, like fey mermaid. Like she's got the pointy ears and these really gorgeous horns, which by the way have ABs and fairy dust in them, or glitter drills, whatever. And she's holding one of the poppies. And then you have your cute little baby seals. Those might actually be my favorite part of this entire painting. I have another one from Muni that I got that also has seals in it, so there's a bit of a theme. And then you get down here to like the bottom. These, I think, are rocks. Yeah, they're not sea life, but you got some more poppies. This is also going to have ABs and glimmer in it. It's part of her tail. It's just beautiful. And she is on the bigger side. Which I say bigger, honestly, this is a pretty standard size for all of my diamond paintings. But, I mean, she's definitely not a snack size. So worth it, though. It is really hard. I say this about every painting. You guys know that. But I want to kid her up right now. But I can't. Himalayan Poppy by Femke Debra. Full picture is going to be right there. And then let's move. My last two are cat fedoras, actually. So let's get into them. Okay. This one I know has also already released. I don't know if it's in stock on the website. She does restock fairly regularly. I mean, with all of the tariff stuff going on right now, we got to give our small shops some grace. So this one is the Garden Cottage by Cat Fedora. It's a square. She's 60 by 75 centimeters. So she's going to be another bigger one. I love this one. I was actually watching the unboxing. I think Shay did that one for Munimade. And I was like, I was so glad that I had this in my stash. So let's get her open. All right, let's find our drills. Oh, there's 2 bags in here. Come on. Give it. Release. Ha! We got our 2 bags of colors. A beautiful color spread on this one. Ugh. This is gonna be so nice to work on. I don't think you'll get bored working on this one, honestly, because of all of those colors, and there's so much going on in it. Let's take a look at our sticker sheet. There's a better look at that original artwork. It's like you're peeking through a forest at a cottage. Oh, there's a bee on it. You could use this one for the Be Happy diamond paint along that's being hosted in July, I believe, by my good friends Natalie at Diet Coke and Diamonds and Tiffany at Diamonds at Tiffany's. It's got a bee on it. This would work. So this has 80 colors, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we've got 7 dust and 3 ABs. And then I'm going to roll her back so that we can see her a bit better. I'm going to try to, at least. I think the hardest part about rolling canvases back is like in the beginning when you're trying to get it started, because it's like, no, don't. They all sound like Emperor Palpatine. Okay. Alright, here we go. Ugh, look at those colors, you guys. Jesus. Alright, so here's the top. Somewhere. Right there. So you've got 1 bee. Oh, here's another bee. So yeah, lots of pollination going on. Beautiful color spread up here. You got some moths. And then you shift it up. We got our cottage. Some more moths. That's another bee. Beautiful flowers. Yeah, another bee down here. I really like this. This is... I think you have enough colors in each section that, like, you're super not going to get bored. And it looks like there's a lot of confetti, but it's actually a lot of line blocking. Like, there's a lot of colors in each section, but you're not going to do all that much single placing, it doesn't look like. So this would be a really fun one, a very mentally stimulating one. Beautiful. Oh, there's also a cat. I didn't notice that at first. A little kitty on the gate. Awesome. All right. The last one I have is also a cat Fedora. The last one's not a new release. I think she was a restock, but I also think she sold out on the website. Sorry, guys. Let's get into her. Also, picture of this one right there. Okay, the last painting that I bought at the vendor showcase, this one I actually went back for, is The Whispering Sea by Cat Fedora. She's round, and she's 60 by 76 centimeters like the other ones. This one, I was telling Shay that I was pretty sure I had all of the Muni paintings that were there. And then she was like, do you have this one? And I'm like, oh, damn it, Shay. And then it ended up in my hands and I purchased it. Shay is a very good saleswoman. So here's our colors. This one, it's got a lot of those like blues and greens and stuff, like the Femke Deborah piece. It's another like watery one. This one actually also has seals in it. Fun fact, there's a theme in my paintings. Ooh, it's hot in this room. Alright. So it's called The Whispering Sea. Just like, oh my god, you guys. Cat Fedora knocks it out of the park, every painting I have from her. So this is our sticker sheet. We have 55 colors with 1, 2, 3, 4 dust and 3 ABs. We broke our pattern there. Only 4 dust instead of 7. That's okay though. In Muni we trust. Okay. Ugh. I just love this. Alright, let's go to the top. So you have up here, you've got another one of those really beautiful gradients to make just like a very dreamy night sky. You got your beautiful moon there, which I believe, yeah, the moon does have dust in it. And so does that. So this actually, these little stars falling in the water, those are all dust. And you got your beautiful girl here pouring star water, I guess, on this little seal. I don't know, it looks like he's loving it. She's got her feet in the water. I just love the seals. Honestly, they are what really sold this one for me. They're so cute. Look at the face. I just want to squish them. And like this is a really cool effect here for the water. Which I think, yeah, some of this is AB, actually. And then your bottom down here with some of your darker colors. Just beautiful. Like, I don't think there's been a single cat fedora that I've seen that I didn't immediately love. Jade has some that I need to pick up. I need to just black out on Jade's website, if I'm being fair. Because I think at this point I have all of the munis that are available. I have a problem. But Jade's over there like slinging paintings and I'm like, God help me. Anyway, so this that's a tangent. This is the Whispering Sea by Cat Fedora. Beautiful. I have to put her away. I cannot kit her up. I do not have the storage right now. Here's the full painting of her. And then this was all of my paintings from the vendor showcase. It was magical, you guys. It was magical. Okay, welcome back. So, like I said, there was so much amazing stuff that we got at the retreat. And it wouldn't be possible without all of the incredible sponsors sending this stuff. Like, there's 36 retreat goers, so that's 36 items from a vendor. Like, I made 36 cover minders, which if you put that into like monetary wise, cover minders are $9 each. $9 times 36, that's quite a bit. But I love it, and I honestly really like sponsoring, so it's not even a huge deal. Yeah, and so it was so much fun, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through it. I actually was sick during the retreat. My son got sick before I left, and beautiful boy that he is coughed in my face for 2 days, and so I got sick, of course. I was stuffy and just gross. And I did get a cough at the end, and like I totally lost my voice during the vendor showcase because that's the best time, right? And I'm so sorry to my friends that are now getting sick. Thank you for still loving me. So flew down there bright early in the morning. I think I flew out at like 5 a.m. Got down into Texas around 2. Got off the plane, finally found my bags. They like sent it to the wrong baggage claim, or at least they told us a different baggage claim than what they sent it to. Ooh. Also, DFW is huge. I don't know if you guys have been to that airport, but it's like a city. It's like its own city. And you have to like take buses to the other terminals. What is that? So I got my bags, and then I go outside, and then I finally get to hug my friends, some of my friends, for the very first time. So Tiffany at Diamonds at Tiffany's, my beautiful friend Charmaine, and Alyssa from Make Arts and Crafts get off this bus, and they're people. They're actually real people. They're like with bodies and stuff that I can hug and touch. And so I just ran over screaming like a crazy person and hugged my friends, and it was magical. Like, I'm gonna cry. It's just insane. Like, you talk to these beautiful people online every day, every single day. I talk all day to these people, every day, 365, and then they're there. They're physically, corporeally there. What? And then, so there's that, and then we take the shuttle. Where did we take the shuttle? No, so we went down until, we took like an elevator downstairs because this place is huge. And then we took a shuttle to the rental place because it's like a 10-minute ride from the airport to just go rent your car because it's a city. And we get there, and then we meet Claire, who is going to live forever in Charmaine's heart. And she upsells us to a minivan. So we get this really cool minivan. We're driving around in this mobile. And like, I've never driven something this new, so like the gear shift was on the dash. What is that? We get out finally, and like, I'm sick, so I probably honestly shouldn't have driven, but I did. And we're driving, and then like suddenly there's no lanes. There's no lanes. And like, that's when my mom decides to call. So she called, and she's on the Bluetooth, and she's trying to talk to me, and I'm like having a freak out because it's like, okay, go 55 miles an hour in this place that has no lanes, and there's other cars next to you also going 55 miles an hour with no lanes to merge into like, it's like this big area of no lanes. And then you're just whoosh, merging into these lanes. But like, what? It was insane. And so I'm in a car I've never driven, in a city I've never been in, with my mom on the phone asking me questions, and there's no lanes. I was like, we survived. I don't know how, but we did. And so then I'm like, Mom, I gotta go. Like, no. And we're driving, and it takes like 30 minutes just to get out of the airport. Like, what? The place we're going isn't even that far from the airport, but it takes an hour to get there because you have to drive so slow to get out of the airport. And then it like dumps you onto a freeway in Texas, and there's a million lanes, and everyone's going like 80 miles an hour, and oh my god. It was so crazy. So we finally get there. We get out to the retreat place, and like, it's just empty. We get into this first floor. It was at like a Baptist Bible church, which that's funny in itself. And like, we're just standing there like, help. Everyone's on the third floor. Finally we get a response, and they're like, go upstairs. And so we go up, and then like the elevator opens, and then standing there are more of my friends with real bodies that I can touch, and we're just hugging each other and crying, and we're loud and obnoxious, and that's just how the rest of the weekend went. Like, we got all set up, and we got our rooms, and got settled in and laid out our painting stuff, and then like, it was just amazing. And finally, like, they're like, okay, let's go to dinner. So we go down. So we're in like this we get like a whole floor of a hotel for this retreat. And so we go out, and the dining hall is like here's the hotel, and then the dining hall is like over here. So we go over there, and there's like Jesus fish everywhere because it's a Baptist church. And we go into the dining hall, and boom, right there in front of you is Chuck, the giant cock chicken. But me being unhinged and unfiltered, I walked in and I was so sick. I'm like, guys, that's the biggest cock I've ever seen. Here's a picture of me, Tiffany, and Charmaine in front of Chuck. And like, I kid you not, we're standing there and like this old man comes up and talks to us. He works there. And he's like talking about it, and he tells us that we can ride the cock if we can get on top of it without assistance. I was told that, no, please don't. So we get our food and all of that, and like, it's amazing. And we, was it that night that we did a Buc-ee's run? I feel like we went to Buc-ee's 3 times. It was 15 minutes away. I've never been to a Buc-ee's before, so we get there, and it's like this giant block of like gas pumps. Like, so Buc-ee's is a gas station, but it's not. It's also like a whole store. Like, you get in and there's just stuff, and it's all beavers. There's beavers everywhere. So many beeves. And the food was actually pretty good there. I did end up losing my sense of taste because I was sick, so that sucked. But we picked up a bunch of snacks, and I got a bunch of cold medicine, and we went back. And that was Thursday. And then Friday, it was just kind of like more insanity, and it was just amazing. So we're all like sitting there and crafting and stuff, and it was incredible. And we, like, so the retreat won't be there next year, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault, Jessica. Okay, at one point, we are in the elevator, and I'm wearing a jumper, and it's actually this shirt, but my jumper covers up most of it, and so Tiffany asked me what my shirt looked like. So we're in the elevator, and I like put my hands in the straps to like take the straps off so she could see Thumbershad in all of his glory. But so like it looks like I'm flashing, like boom, titties. And like at that moment is when the elevator opened, and I shit you not, there is a pastor, a father, standing right there. And like I'm standing there like boom, titties. I have a shirt on. I didn't actually flash him, but like basically, and like I make eye contact with this poor man for like 5 seconds, and then I was like, good morning. Just went because we were going to get some food, and it's like, oh my god, did I just like proto flashed a priest? I had a Bible camp. And then to make it worse, so we come back, and like later what are we doing? We're going like back downstairs for something, probably lunch or dinner, and then the elevator stops, and it's him again. He's waiting to get on the elevator, and we're all in there, and so I just sank to the floor, like trying to hide. And my friends, being who they are, did not protect me. Did not cover me up. And so I'm down there. The door opens, and he's like, oh, I think I can fit. Like, you didn't just say that. And then like, I didn't know that he came in the elevator, and I was like, guys, that's the daddy. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh my god. So I'm trying to hide, and he's gone by the time I get out of the elevator, but like I called a father a daddy. Forgive me, daddy, for I have sinned. And that's a really good just summary of how the retreat just went. And like I got progressively sicker. That sucked. And like the day that we were leaving, we left like super early because mine and Tiffany's flights were pretty early in the morning. And then we blow a tire on the rental. So like Tiffany and I have to scramble and get an Uber to the airport so that we don't miss our flights. And that was just it was crazy. But everything turned out fine. I held on to Kara did a not self-help, but like a mental wellness, mindfulness class. And one of the things that she said really stuck with me and kept me going on that day. And it was, if you take a step back and think, if this is the worst thing that happens to me today, will I be okay? Most of the time you are going to be okay. And I kept that in mind while we're like scrambling to get to the airport because like I'm sick and I want to go home because I'm sick. I don't want to go home because I don't want to leave my friends, but like, ugh. And I miss my son. And it's just like, just breathe. Breathe. And it was fine. It all worked out. And I made it home. Even though my connecting flight to the last airport that I needed to go to, like, the plane was, like, down for maintenance. But luckily, it's not like I was trying to make a connection or anything. I was already at the connection. But, yeah, it was an experience, and I am really looking forward to going next year. I hope that I can. And, yeah, I hope if you guys want to do retreats too, there is actually a Facebook group, for diamond painting retreats for, like, finding them, because I know it can be sometimes hard to find out about them before, like, signups are already full. Like, I know coming up, it's either the end of this month or early July, I think it's the Great Lakes Escape retreat. I think they're already full, though, at this point. And then I know in September, the Lone Star retreat, which I think is one of the oldest retreats, happens. But there's several other across the country. So I'll put a link to that Facebook group down in the description box below if you guys want to join it, so you can kind of like keep up with other retreats if you ever want to go on them. But this one was so much fun, and I think I'm hooked. I'm hooked on retreats. It was great. But I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope it was at least somewhat entertaining. If so, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. It does help out the algorithm for people to find us and grow our family. And as always, if you want to keep up with my journey here on YouTube, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll be added to the family, and YouTube will let you know when I post a new video. And let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to a retreat, if you are looking forward to your first retreat, or just your thoughts and stuff about anything. I always love hearing from you guys. And until next time, I love you so much. Bye.